Okay. Are you recording right now? Just kidding, all. This is a one-man production. My name is David, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the reason why I thought it was a good idea to buy an investment property during like this global pandemic, the coronavirus. So let's get right in. I live in the Bay Area. Homes here are very overpriced. Even during this pandemic, they're not dropping below 900,000, 1 million. What I've been doing is I've been trying to purchase properties just on the outskirts and the surrounding areas of the peninsula. And because San Francisco is very condensed, and it's very apartment-like, I think that it is a good strategy to purchase outside of the Bay Area at this moment. When the people who are renting and buying condos currently are ready to have a family and want a backyard, a garage, and a front yard, when that time comes, I want to be there to try to provide single-family homes to those buyers. I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, this is more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Real estate historically has always gone up. If you take a camera, right, and you zoom in, you will see small little details that you would not see when you zoom out. When you zoom out, you see a broader picture. And if you tend to look at the trend in real estate similarly, when you zoom in, you see the market going up, down, up, down, up, down. However, when you zoom out, you see a broader picture similar to one you would see like if you had a camera in this analogy. And so historically, real estate has been going up. As the economy gets stronger and as the years go by, real estate will always go up. And especially here in the Bay Area, there is not much space. We're in the peninsula, and so the demand is just so high, so it will continue to go up. I don't know what the market's going to be like tomorrow. I don't know what the market's going to be like next month. I don't know what the market's going to be like in 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But I do know what the market is now. And the reason why I bought this home is because compared to all the other homes in the region and in the neighborhood, it was well priced. It was actually underpriced. But even if I would have bought it and the market would have went down, I know that eventually it will pick back up. And I'm not looking to sell anytime soon. I'm actually gonna hold this property and rent it out. The rental survey that we received back is, it's a lot higher than what I'm gonna be paying on a monthly basis. So I will be collecting the rent from that property, and at the same time, I will be building equity if I do decide to sell later on in the future. Right now, we are in the process of closing, so I'm scheduled to sign the documents at the end of this week. I would have probably already signed the documents when you guys are watching this. The second reason why because I plan to rent this property, and because of the global pandemic, a lot of my friends and family have been asking me, what if I can't rent it out? And because during this pandemic, I would assume that people do not want to move, and maybe some people can't move because like moving companies aren't as available as they were before. And yes, I know that because I will be holding on to that property, I will be paying for the mortgage, but I like to think about it as like, I'll get a head start on the mortgage. And with this property, we are doing a rent back to the owners, and so they will be staying there, and per our terms on our agreement, they are actually paying rent for the property for the time that they will be staying there. And so I'm hoping that this pandemic will be over in a few months. Meanwhile, since we are doing the rent back, they will be paying rent. And then after that, assuming the worst, that they move out while this pandemic is still going on and they're no longer paying rent. I think that I am comfortable and I'm not over leveraged, so I can still hold on to the property until this pandemic is over, while not being worried that any of the other properties or this one will get foreclosed on. So that is one of the big reasons also why I did decide to move forward with this property. Why now? Why purchase the home now? Because the market might go down, and if the market goes down, I could save a lot of money. And while that is true, again, how I mentioned earlier, I don't know what the market is going to do in the future. I just know what the market is doing now. And based on the historical trends, even if it would be a better investment to buy it a year from now or 6 months from now, let me ask you this. What if the market doesn't drop in 6 months or a year from now? What if it actually picks back up and it actually gets stronger and houses start to increase? Because we never really know when we're at the bottom or we're at the peak of a market until it starts to either come down or pick back up. And then we reflect back and say, oh, that was the peak, or that was the cheapest that the market ever was. And so just given everything I know now, and how comfortable I was in the situation of purchasing this home and not being over leveraged and holding on to it, I think that it was a good decision. I'm excited to hear what you guys think of the whole situation. Let me know if you think that I made a good decision in purchasing this home, if I made a valid case, if it's justifiable, or if you think otherwise. If you're opposed to purchasing a home during this time, you think that we should wait. If you have the capital, think you should be saving it, holding on to it, because we don't know how this pandemic is going to go. And let me know if you have any questions as well. I will be looking down in the comments. But if you don't, please like, dislike, comment, and share the video. All right, cut it. How's that? Was that good? I know it took like a lot of takes, but was that good? Just kidding. One-man production.